saying.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know.
Been something. Everybody sitting at this table, somebody has been something. It's what you evolve to, right? At some point in time in your life, you're gonna evolve. You don't hold on to the old things or think that you may have made mistakes. All of us. Nobody's perfect.
And one of the big problems is women don't know how to let go of their past and let it go.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait a minute, listen. Do not bring it with you. Leave it behind.
And that's
because men, we don't dwell on the past. We look towards.
But you know what?
She put the hammer down.
Listen, we look forward towards new adventures, and we don't have time to dwell on that because, and I'm gonna keep it real, like this. We have a lot to choose from.
Y'all have a lot to choose from.
We have a lot to choose from. Now, women, there aren't a whole lot to choose from.
That's why we gotta go outside.
As far as the real.
That's why we gotta go outside.
No, you don't. You do that if you want to. But then if that doesn't work out, what are you going to do then?
Yes, I am.
If you want some vanilla,
It's not just vanilla. It's different ranges.
it's some Korean men around my way.
No, it's not just vanilla. It's like no. It's not just vanilla. Let me tell you, men move on easily. Men do move on easily. Because they don't have the children with them. They don't have they don't have the responsibilities that women do. When women have the children, so if it's a breakup between you and your husband, baby father, or whatever, we take the kids. And it's me, myself, it's like, I'm a piece of reminder that I know they want the father involved, but the father is so busy not dwelling on the past that he forget that he got a baby.
Hello. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Sexual, I don't mean sexual attention. I mean, you raising a kid with somebody.
It's emotional.
It's emotional. Your son even know how to be a man. A woman can teach a boy how to be a man from so much from a sensitive nature, but I want my son to be a man. I need his father. My daughter, she needs to know the type of man that she is going to be.
A measurement.
When she get older, because I don't want her to see her father being a bum. And so she go out and get one.
A bum. That's right.
Not to get a bum, but she gonna see the bum example, so that's what she gonna want.
That's right.
Woo!
Right.
So while he busy stepping, my kid got no responsibility, the woman is still having a couple of jobs, taking care of mother, father, daughter, whoever. And y'all chilling, you can tell that a woman got a child. You can't tell that a man got a child.
That's right. That's real.
Give me 5. Give me 5 on it.
But if a man don't take care of his kids, somebody calling social services on him. So I'm for me and the people that I know. And when it's time for me to do my thing, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look outside my business. Guess what? It's so many other options.
But what's stopping us now?
In a situation. We just talked about that situation. She's in a situation.
Because I'm a woman of God, and even though He's gonna do what He do, that's not gonna give me a license to do what He do. I'm still holding myself accountable.
Right. But you said you're a woman of God, but the thing is, do you know how many pastors have remarried?
True. Or in the process of remarrying.
Right. Honestly, how many?
So many. I don't know. Because whatever reason they have for divorce, I don't want to speak.
Right. Now the thing is, you can love the Lord and love Him. But if you're in a situation and you're not happy, you do not have to be there. And why be miserable being in that situation when you don't have to?
When you just dating, okay. But if you're married to somebody, it's a little more complicated. But you gotta go to counseling. You gotta nurture your marriage. Divorce rate is too high because people do not want to go in their marriages. Okay, he don't pick up his socks. She don't cook. She burn the toast or whatever. But people don't want to work.
Y'all two, stop it. I'll put y'all on blast.
Men do not believe. Black men do not believe in counseling. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm I talk to people.
Men in general,
Men in general, they don't like counseling. Ain't nobody tell me about me. I know my business. I don't need nobody to be judging.
Right, but that's a
it's
man.
somebody that's trained.
But you know, when you come to them and ask them to seek help, they feel that that's admitted to
A weakness.
or a failure, and that is their biggest. But nobody's perfect. So no one's perfect, but it's their pride. It's the pride. If I go sit before a counselor, that's me admitting that I'm at fault, that I have wronged my wife, and that I have some things I need to work on. They don't want to have to admit that.
Maturity.
It's a maturity thing.
And that's what I'm
Exactly.
You need counseling.
Exactly.
And let me say this, not all men, right? You have a child, divorce or whatever. There's some men that co-parent.
True.
Like my ex-husband, I don't give him credit.
I will
mine as well.
on every table and say I have a perfect, I've been divorced since 2004. Son, perfect co-parenting situation. No drama. Nobody's worrying about me.
That goes back to that maturity level. It goes back to the maturity level of those two individuals, not the one, the two.
Speaking,
That don't happen a lot.
co-parenting do not happen a lot because you got step situations, you got people that's taking care of somebody else's kids and not even taking care of nobody else's kids. You got women.
See, I believe that you
from a loyalty level, like I would not mess with a married man because that's a loyalty level. Yeah, I don't owe that woman nothing, but it's a loyalty level. Like it's a woman, like
Right.
you holding your own baby father a bun. You messing with a baby father, that's a bun. That's what they feel. And then even deeper than that, the community, deeply ingrained.
Talk about it.
In the black community, ladies, listen to this. Do you know in the black community, one of the downfalls in relationships is communication? Communication.
You said one, I think, is like largely the only.
Yeah, communication in marriages and relationships are so, it's powerful, but in our race, it doesn't have a lot of values to it. And it's a shame.
From a man's perspective, what's the ideal way? If your wife, and I'm not even speaking, I'm speaking like we talking like me at my age, I don't want to be anybody's girlfriend. If I'm dating you for a year, then you should already know what you want to marry me. Now, I'm not looking to be dating nobody for 15 years. I want to marry you. Damn, you owe me great. Exactly. So from a man's perspective, what is the best way for your wife to say that she has a problem with
She's supposed to be able to talk to you in the morning. She shouldn't have, or y'all shouldn't have a designated time that you're supposed to communicate.
Right.
Now, you're supposed to communicate with your spouse during the day, at night, before you go to bed, when you come home, and it doesn't
she wants to
happen.
speak to you in the Super Bowl.
Well, then she talk to you, but the thing
Hello.
is, but if she's watching the Housewives of Atlanta or whatever,
He gave that right back to us. He gave it right back to us. I let him slide with that.
what's the one that come on Oprah's network?
A y'all of that?
No,
Not the Lifetime.
no, on this other news series that all the women are.
You made your point. You made your point. You made your point. We get it.
Yeah, communication. It's
But are you approachable and receptive?
That's what I mean.
So men always say, and my ex-husband used to say, well, you can talk to me, you can tell me, but then when I approach him and it's something he doesn't want to hear because we're now holding up that mirror, what you have to understand as a husband and wife, not only are we each other's sandpaper, but we're also each other's mirrors. When I come to you, it's to say, here's where you're falling short, here's where I'm willing to build you up and help out, but you have to be willing to help yourself as well.
Listen.
Men don't want to hear, you're doing this wrong, you should be doing this better, this is how I do it. Stop trying to change me. That was my ex-husband's favorite line. Stop trying to change me. I'm not trying to change you, I'm trying to help you improve. What is so wrong with helping you
Everybody
to
got to
improve?
change. Like
But see, the thing is, it's a way. It's a way, and I'm.
You might want to get in on this conversation.
Women have a way of saying things, and it's a way that you have to say it. Because you cannot say certain things to a man where it would deplete his pride. And see, women do have a tendency of really voicing their opinions at almost any time. I agree. The way they do it, the voice accelerates, it accelerates, the hand goes up.
We excited for people.
They talk when it's convenient for y'all. They talk when it's convenient for y'all. The private. If you mad at your husband, first thing you do, fuss at him, argue with him, and take away the sex.
See, I don't do that. I'm a calm. It's a mature level.
Oh, I'm a Scorpio. You can't do that.
I don't know if
You can do everything else. Don't take that away. You Scorpio. You have a problem.
I have never done that.
Problem.
Here's why. I promise you. And my ex-husband will say she's never done that to me. And here's the reason. It's because in my eyes, that is a form of worship. And if we having issues, the best thing for us to do is come together and be one. Because it makes it easier to talk through those issues later. Because now you're emotionally charged, you're both turned on, and now it's like, okay, now that we're done.
And makeup sex
let's
always
talk.
the bomb.
Absolutely. And I mean, you know, it does work.
I don't like to say.
And if you want more information, you can contact me. My name is DJ Marcus Maurice. Last name is Bruton. You can reach me on Facebook or at djmarvismaurice@gmail.com, and I'll give you a testimony anytime you want.
Is he really
Hello.
You filming us, so look, this is me.
It's Brandon.
Thank you.
YouTube clip. Flag on the play.
Brother, please.
And there's a challenge on it.
Yeah, we
There's a challenge on it.
All right, what's the question or the topic?
We talking about relationships.
Okay.
Money is the second reason why people
You gonna burn your poor battery out, love.
money.
I got a charger. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We talking about why men, essentially why men, especially younger men, don't like to commit.
Wow.
That's it.
Well, that's an easy question for the younger men because they're young.
Okay,
But what about, okay, so what's young? 20s, 30s?
Well, it's
That's
no age. It's not an age.
Still playing games.
It's not an age.
It's a mindset.
It's not age. It's a mindset.
It is.
Because you could be 30 years old but still thinking like a child. You still don't want to commit because you're still childlike. But the Bible states,
come on with the word.
when I was young, when I was a child, I did childish things.
Right.
Exactly. So that's where it all boils down to. Because I did it when I was young. I ran the street. I dealt with this person, that person, that person. All I was worried about was one thing: hitting, splitting, and moving on.
So when was
Don't
your
chase it,
turning point?
replace it.
When was your
Your
turning
age.
point?
Give us your chronological
It
age.
wasn't an age thing. What changes is you get tired of it. I mean, like.
So that's what women are supposed to do. Wait for all men to get
No,
tired. of women like that?
ain't no question. Ain't no question. Ain't no question.
But see, why does ride or die mean tolerate foolery? Why does it mean limit yourself
No,
and
I don't.
put your happiness on hold to work for this guy and work through his issues?
But if you do it, you're a hoe. You're a prostitute.
That's what I'm saying.
See, we didn't make those
What I'm
rules.
saying is we are supposed to
But y'all
love you.
enforce them now.
Yes.
You ain't making them.
Right. We're supposed to love you unconditionally.
You might want to get on that side over there.
This is nothing. I do this.
You might want to get over there.
This is
With
nothing.
your alliance
I got
over
that
there.
From this side.
Oh, have mercy.
No, but I appreciate your perspective. We're not getting on you. We're
No,
just
I do this a lot. I have discussions with women all the time
That's
about
good. And I think if we had more of these, it would educate us. I'm sorry, we can't all look to Steve Harvey's book. We need
Hello.
We're not listening to him.
I'm just saying, you know, I have some
If you're in any
girlfriends.
type of hood, that
I have
book
some
don't
girlfriends who
work.
swear by that book, you know.
If you're in any type of hood, that book don't work.
It don't
work at all.
Because we talking about different types of men here.
You talking about a man that has had a many women in his life who wrote that book to say certain things for the women to fall under that. You're so right. Go ahead and keep.
He sure did.
Listening to you.
He sure did.
The only guidebook I need to guide me in what I'm doing is the Bible.
You better say it. Which one?
I don't
The
need
word.
nothing else.
The sword.
That's all I need.
I'm
Because
sorry.
everything is in there. People say it's outdated, whatever. That Bible is
It is.
it's a lie.
It is.
It's a lie.
Okay.
That's all I need right there.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
He done did some research.
He done Google
He
something.
didn't Google something. He didn't Google.
If a woman says
Come on, homie.
He didn't bought it home.
can't Google
All right,
it,
here you go. Here we go.
what we do.
He didn't already gave his
My
information.
testimony today from DJ Marvel's First Time is Genesis 4120, 7 cows. Read it, think about it.